Hey, it's Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I'm going to do a flip through of January through March in my big happy planner that I used for memory keeping. For April through June, I was in a classic size planner, and now it's July right now, and I'm back in a big happy planner. So let's do a flip through. I moved. I should also mention I moved the into a different cover because I'm using the cover it was on. I don't know what I'm using that cover for, but I decided to change it. Anyway, this cover is from Staples Martha Stewart line. All right. I did do a little bit of decorating to the dashboard, the monthly divider and the dashboard, but I never filled it in. I might go back and do it. I might not. I never do anything with the monthly, and I am okay with that. Here's the first week of January. I have a process video for this week. And this is the second week of January, and I also have a process video for this week. Both these weeks I was using mostly things from the January Noted kit from Cocoa Daisy. This is a printable kit from Tracy Reed Designs, and I just thought it was such a cute kit. So like bright and cheery and motivational. This week, so there's kind of a hodgepodge of things here from the Reset Girl, mostly the Reset Girl, and then this side is kind of its own layout, kind of almost like a scrapbook layout. And I used the Traveler's Notebook sketch to make from Cocoa Daisy to make this side of the page. Really like how that turned out. More January Noted. This is what I deeply love about the memory keeping kits and using them in my memory planner is that, like, if I wanted to, I could have the whole month coordinate and I would have more than enough stickers and items to work with. All right, February. First week of February, I have a process. I might have a process video of this. I do have a blog post on this, I know for sure. And Valentine's week. I didn't actually have any photos from this week other than social media photos, and then one photo of some bomb sushi that my husband picked up, which is like sushi is my love language, basically. And then this is the March kit from Cocoa Daisy. And I love this kit. I do have a process video of this one. And then I don't really know what happened with this week other than it just didn't get documented. And I might go back, I might not. I don't know. 1 week isn't going to make a big difference. All right, so first week in March. I deeply loved the March kit. This was just I don't know, just like really transitioned into spring really well. This was the weekend of my birthday, and also sort of when things started to change COVID-wise. We had planned on going to Memphis this weekend to visit friends and canceled our trip. And because things were starting to get a little we didn't want to travel. And so for us, like, quarantine kind of started here. And these were printables, mostly printables from the Cocoa Daisy COVID printables. And they were so cute and perfect to start documenting coronavirus and quarantining and sheltering in place. And this was a beautiful kit and printables from Create with Mandy. I will definitely link her below. Oh, I loved these. It's just gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. And that's it. And I'll do another flip through of March. Actually, you know what? We'll just go right into it, shall we? All right, so here is April through June. Now, there are some blanks. There are a couple weeks that I haven't quite finished. But, you know, for the most part, it is done. All right, so starting with April. Oh, my little nephew. I made this pocket page, which I had planned to put photos, and I might still do that. I just haven't yet. I do have a process video of making this page. For this layout, these are kind of two separate layouts. So like this page was mostly stamps, or almost all stamps, I think. Such a fun, I really enjoyed this layout, and I like the colors, and it was a really good week despite the fact that we were COVIDing. And then this is a separate one that has a little pocket that has other photos in it. And I wanted to share that, like, all I did to make this was really to just punch some of the pattern paper and add to the pattern paper like I would a scrapbook page. And then I just add it in. Next week, so I have a little insert. This is the week we decided to go shelter in place in Iowa with my husband's family. The airport was completely empty, and this was our flight. I mean, there was no one on the flight. The trip back was totally different, but this is what it was like back in April. So we flew to Iowa, actually we flew to Minneapolis, but we got to Iowa and we were there for 2 months, and it was awesome. And you'll see, like, my memory planner will show you just how wonderful it was to be there. Just kind of a mix of things in here. This is mostly the April Cocoa Daisy kit. Some stickers from A Color Story. This was May printables. And then a older dashboard from last August. I think I have a process video of this one. For the first week of May, I just focused on one event and did some photos of visiting my sweet little nephew, Everett. And this week, nothing. Don't have anything. I mean, I have stuff, I just haven't documented it. And I may or may not. I don't know. We'll see. Here is another week where I kind of just focused on two main events, which was wine bottling at my husband's parents' place, and then visiting my other nephew, and spending the day with him. And seriously, I don't know what happened here. I know what happened. We were in the midst of starting to think about going back to Miami, and so memory planning kind of got put to the side. Here is one of the papers from the June Cocoa Daisy kit, and I just literally just covered it and then added it on top of the monthly divider. I have a bunch of photos that I wanted to either use that I wanted to use that I hadn't put in yet, and so I just store them in the monthly section. Yeah, a lot of blanks still. This was a fun one. This was for the Cocoa Daisy blog, and it was featuring circles, and so I really like. This was such a fun challenge to use circles in a layout, and I just love how it turned out. Back in Miami, Love this one too. I used the Color Story, one of the Color Story Happy Planner sticker books. Basically, that's all I did was just use the sticker book, put down the photos, and that was it. Oh, I love this one. This was a mixed media for the Cocoa Daisy blog, and I just have one photo, but I mean, it's a collage photo, but just really, this still tells me a lot about this particular week as we were transitioning back to being in Miami and COVID and things sort of ramping up here quarantine-wise, and so pretty definitely a memorable week, even if I don't have very much photoing to show for it. And that's it. Those are my memory planners for 2020 so far. I will be in another big happy planner for the rest of the year. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next one. Thanks. Bye.